Hey guys, Danny here. Today we are looking at a action camera. This product was sent to me for review, and as always, if you'd like to pick it up, you can find a link down in the description. Now this is a pretty cheap action camera, so I would describe this as a budget action camera. Some of the most notable features are it does use a high quality touchscreen. It's capable of shooting at 4K 30 frames a second. And it also has built-in Wi-Fi, so you can control this using your smartphone. Comparing it to my usual action camera, which is a Yi 4K Plus, it is a little bit more compact and a little bit lighter, but it is using a smaller battery, so that is probably part of the reason why. The battery size used for this action camera is 1100 milliamp hours, and you actually get two batteries with this product and a dual charger, which is a really nice addition, something you don't normally see. First off, let's talk about the touchscreen. Like most cheaper action cameras, this can often be a weak point. And then this one, I would say it's average. It's pretty good quality. It gets bright enough that you'll be able to use it outside without any problems. The touchscreen is where it often falls short on cheaper action cameras, and on this one it is quite similar. So while most of the time the touchscreen is okay, there can be occasions where the touchscreen seems unresponsive and can be a little bit laggy to your input, and then other times it can seem fine. So it definitely is a little hit and miss, but for the price this camera is at, I wasn't expecting too much out of this, but I would have liked it to be a little bit more responsive. However, you do have another option of controlling the camera, and that is using its Wi-Fi by connecting to your smartphone and controlling it that way. While this may mean you can't use the main screen as your viewfinder, you can use your smartphone instead, and you can also change most of these settings in there, which makes it a little bit snappier as you can use the interface on your phone. Via Wi-Fi, you can even preview photos and video that you have stored on the action camera and even download them to your smartphone. But this only really is feasible for photos, as with videos it takes an extremely long time. However, it is possible if you're willing to sit and wait for it to download. Next up, I decided to do a Wi-Fi range test, so I've set the action camera down and I'm holding my smartphone, and then I want to see how well it's able to hold up as I move further away. Please note, in all the footage I got using this action camera, I didn't realize that I had the date and timestamp turned on until I'd got all of my footage. And you'll also notice that the date is wrong, so sorry about that. Right, okay, so we're going to do a few different tests here. The first test I'm going to do is, it's quite windy at the moment, so I'm doing a piece of footage with wind noise reduction turned off, and then in the next clip I'm going to turn it on and see how much of a difference it makes. And I also have my other action camera with me that I'm going to use to compare with this one. Okay, I now have wind noise reduction turned on. Usually the effect this has is it generally makes the audio quite muffled while toning down some of the wind noise, but hopefully it should make some of a difference. It's not crazy windy at the moment, but it's definitely enough that the camera should be picking it up. I don't have it in a case, so it should work. And in the next clip, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have side-by-side footage of this video camera and my Yi 4K Plus, which is a few years old now but was an expensive camera at the time, and then we can compare it to the footage from this one. Okay, change of plan. The battery in my Yi 4K Plus just died, so I'm going to have to charge out at home and then get some footage there. So if you have been thinking about picking up this camera, I hope the video clips that I've shown you give you a good idea of what the video quality is like, and maybe will help you decide if you'd like to buy it or not. So my opinion is, I think for this price, this isn't a bad camera. It does have quite good features for its price, and I was quite impressed by the video and picture quality. You'll never get great pictures off an action camera, but they were okay on this one. So I think if you are thinking of picking this up, I have no problems recommending it to you. What I would say is you need to consider that the touchscreen is a little bit unresponsive at times and can be slightly frustrating. However, I don't think that's a huge issue because I don't think you'll be needing to play with the settings too much when you're using this camera. It should be pretty much point and click most of the time. And on the occasions you do really want to go in and change a lot of stuff, you do have that Wi-Fi option that you can use also. As always, if you'd like to pick up this product, you can find a link down in the description. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing for more videos like this one. And of course, I will see you in the next one.